Alright guys, bit of an update on my system right now. So as you can see, since the last time I made a video, that was about 10 days ago, I've introduced some plants into my system. I have this floating Anubias plant. I'm a little concerned about it because the instructions and all people, everything I've read online has told me that it is okay to let it just float. So that's exactly what I did. People say either attach it to driftwood or let it float. Don't bury the Anubias plant into your substrate because apparently, I'm not sure if this is correct or not, but all the sites that I've been on and all the people I see online and even at the fish store, they said the Anubias plants, they don't do well in substrate because their roots, they're not really made to dig into the substrate, and the roots get damaged down there and it hurts the plant itself. So the best thing to do is to either crazy glue it to some floating driftwood, which I don't have any, or just let it float and eventually the roots will grow out on its own and it will dangle down and give the fish plenty of space to hide. So that's what that guy's doing. I've got two long style Amazon sword plants in there, and two short micro sword plants in here. So these aren't just natural plants; they're real plants. They're not the plastic ones. So they're providing some oxygen to the system, helping out with the water cycling process. Still don't have any fish in the system yet, and in my grow bed up top, put a bit of a little basil plant. Now earlier when I planted this about 5 days ago, that thing only had 3 leaves, so that thing is doing surprisingly well. I mean, it's nice and green, sprout a lot of new leaves. The stem looks nice and strong. A couple of the leaves are a little bit browning, so I'm gonna snip that later. Um, Eventually, I've got some spinach plants over here. I'm going to be introducing those spinach plants into this little grow bed over here. I'm going to move the basil plant a little further to the side to make room for those spinach plants. Now, it's just those handful of little ones right there. I'm not growing a huge amount. This is all just experimental for now. Again, if this succeeds, I'll be getting a bigger grow bed and eventually upgrading to a much bigger tank than this little 10-gallon, right? As for my water cycling process, I got a little impatient, so I went ahead because, as you can see, I've been monitoring it daily. As you can see, the ammonia levels, there was ammonia in there because I've been adding in a little bit of tropical fish flakes in there just to get the ammonia cycle started. The ammonia was kind of holding steady about the 0.5 and 1.0 level, and then nitrite and the nitrate levels were naturally doing zero. So I don't know why it zigzagged over here. And then this went on for for about a week, and then I got really impatient on it because I'm like, I wanna add fish in here sooner rather than later. So I went out and I bought some bacteria culture right over here. This is the one I use. Start Smart Complete multi-purpose, right? Instantly cycles aquarium. I bought that 3 days ago, and today is the 10th, right? So I bought it on the 8th. The 8th is when I added it in, and there was nothing. Okay, so I bought it on the actually I bought it on the 7th, and I added it in the 7th, 8th. There was nothing happened, but 7, 9, which was yesterday, the nitrite levels immediately started coming into play. So so I don't know if it's because of that or I just hit the golden period, right? And then the very next day, my nitrate levels started to climb up as well. And it's actually a little bit concerning because my ammonia levels actually spiked really hard. I'm a little concerned about that, right? And my pH levels jumped up to 7.8. Now I did add some of this pH downer, and I did add and I did cycle out some of the water, and I put some water back in. Made sure I used this dechlorinator to get rid of the chlorine and the chloramine that's in my tap water. That tap water I did run through a pure filter. Added some pH down, dechlorinator, and topped off the water. So I removed the water to about this level, and then I put the water back, and I brought the water back up. It wasn't a huge water change, just a minor water change to try to get rid of the ammonia. And then so that was yesterday. Actually, sorry, that was this morning. When I came back, it is currently 10 p.m. at night. So I checked this at about 9 a.m. this morning. 12 hours later, the pH level is back down to 7.6. Ammonia is still at 2. Nitrite level is 0.25, nitrate level is 5, so 76. So we're moving in the right direction. Again, ammonia levels are a little bit concerningly high, but not exceedingly high. So just wanted to give you guys an update. You know, I've got some little plants in there right now. Definitely, if you want to, if you want to speed up your cycling process, I'm pretty sure this helps speed it up significantly. I'm not 100% sure it is what it was because of this right here, the Start Smart, or if it just coincided with my cycling system because I do have a fairly small 10-gallon tank. But so yeah, that's my current update. I love the water sound coming through this PVC pipe. It is hyper relaxing. The basil plant up top is doing well. It looks like it's doing well. If it's not doing well, please let me know. I'm not a plant expert. I'm just sharing with you guys my progress right now. So I've got some bacteria growing in there, my nitrite levels. So pretty much I'm not going to add in any more food flakes because my ammonia levels are concerningly high right now. So I'm going to let the bacteria do its work. Finish converting my ammonia to nitrite, converting the nitrite to nitrate. Get this up to at least like a 10 or 20. 10 or 20 is a healthy mark. 40 is good. Anything past 40, it starts to get a little bit shifty because this is a small tank and I'm doing small fishing here. And then the goal is to get these to 0. So you don't want any ammonia or any nitrite, and a healthy amount of nitrate. That way the nitrate can be absorbed by your plants and redeposited down this pipe as fresh water. So once I can get those down to 0, my tank will have officially been cycled, and I can start introducing fishes in there. In the meantime, yeah, I will be letting you guys know if when the next development happens. And I'm definitely looking forward to planting those spinach in there, and then eventually eating spinach every so often that I can. All right. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, and hope you all enjoyed this update. Like, share, subscribe to follow me around for more.